Welcome to our exploration of a pressing and controversial topic. Are climate lockdowns the next step in controlling the population? As debates on climate change intensify, some propose radical measures, such as climate lockdowns, to mitigate environmental degradation. In this video, we'll unpack what climate lockdowns entail, delve into their rationale and potential benefits, while also addressing the criticisms and challenges they face. We'll reflect on lessons learned from COVID-19 lockdowns and examine public perception, global perspectives, and possible alternatives. Join us as we navigate this complex issue and its implications for the future. 1. Understanding climate lockdowns. Climate lockdowns refer to the idea of restricting activities that are harmful to the environment in the same way that COVID-19 lockdowns restricted movement to prevent the spread of the virus. The goal is to reduce carbon emissions and other pollutants by limiting certain activities, such as driving cars, using non-essential flights, or even closing certain industrial operations. This concept could involve a temporary halt to activities during particularly bad pollution days or even more structured, regular intervals. The aim is to give the planet a break and allow for a reduction in environmental stressors. 2. The rationale behind climate lockdowns. Proponents of climate lockdowns argue that drastic times call for drastic measures. As climate change accelerates, with rising temperatures, melting ice caps, and more frequent natural disasters, some believe that merely encouraging voluntary reductions in carbon footprints isn't enough. By enforcing climate lockdowns, governments could ensure a more significant impact on reducing emissions. Historical data shows that during the COVID-19 lockdowns, global carbon emissions dropped by 17% in April 2020 compared to the previous year. This significant reduction highlights the potential effectiveness of enforced restrictions. 3. Potential benefits of climate lockdowns. The benefits of climate lockdowns could be substantial. A cleaner atmosphere could lead to improved public health, as better air quality reduces respiratory issues and other pollution-related health problems. Additionally, with less traffic and industrial activity, noise pollution would decrease, leading to more peaceful urban environments. There could also be economic benefits by fostering innovation in green technologies and sustainable industries. For instance, the reduced reliance on fossil fuels could accelerate the transition to renewable energy sources, supporting long-term environmental goals. 4. Challenges and criticism. However, climate lockdowns are not without their challenges and criticisms. One major concern is the potential economic impact. Restricting industrial activities and transportation could lead to job losses and economic downturns, particularly in sectors heavily reliant on fossil fuels. Critics also argue that such measures could infringe on personal freedoms, with government overreach becoming a contentious issue. Furthermore, there's the challenge of ensuring fairness, as not everyone contributes equally to pollution. Developing nations, in particular, may feel unfairly targeted, as they often rely on industrial growth to improve living standards. 5. Lessons from COVID-19 lockdowns. The COVID-19 pandemic has provided a glimpse into the potential outcomes of enforced lockdowns. While the environmental benefits were clear, the social and economic costs were significant. Many people faced isolation, mental health issues, and financial hardships. These aspects must be considered when discussing climate lockdowns. It's crucial to ensure that any such measures are balanced with support systems to help those most affected, including financial aid and mental health resources. Moreover, public trust and cooperation are essential to the success of any lockdown, requiring transparent communication and consistent policymaking. 6. Alternatives to climate lockdowns. Before jumping to lockdowns, there are alternative strategies that could be explored. Policies promoting sustainable practices, such as incentivizing electric vehicles, implementing stricter emissions regulations, and investing in public transportation, could achieve similar goals without the drastic measures of a lockdown. Education campaigns to raise awareness and encourage voluntary behavior changes can also play a significant role. Moreover, international cooperation and agreements, like the Paris Agreement, can help ensure that nations work together towards a common goal without resorting to strict domestic measures. 7. Public perception and acceptance. Public perception plays a critical role in the feasibility of climate lockdowns. Many people are already aware of the urgent need for environmental action, but acceptance of lockdowns will depend on perceived fairness and effectiveness. A key factor will be how these measures are communicated and whether the public believes they will lead to meaningful changes. Transparent communication from governments and environmental organizations will be crucial in gaining public support. Moreover, highlighting the long-term benefits and providing evidence of success from other regions or countries could help sway public opinion. 8. The global perspective of climate change is a global issue and requires a coordinated international response. While climate lockdowns may be feasible for some regions, others may face significant challenges. Developing countries may lack the infrastructure or resources to implement such measures effectively, while wealthier nations may have more flexibility. International cooperation and support will be essential in ensuring that climate action is equitable and that all nations can contribute to global efforts. This includes sharing technology, expertise, and financial resources to help those most in need. The debate around climate lockdowns is complex and multifaceted, with both potential benefits and significant challenges. As the world continues to grapple with the realities of climate change, the discussion of such measures will likely continue, highlighting the need for innovative and sustainable solutions to protect our planet for future generations.